Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a new mod map tour of Farm Hoellthal. So a couple things to note. My voice probably will sound a little, I don't know, a little off today because this is my first video I've recorded in a little while. I was sick. I'm still a little sick. I'm just a little congested. So we'll see how this goes. I'm going to try it out and it's going to be great. And if not, it's going to not be great. So we're going to try it. I miss farming. I feel mostly fine other than I'm just a little congested. So I didn't drink coffee at all while I was sick. I tell you that. I'm drinking coffee today though. So that's usually a sign that I'm feeling a little bit better if I can drink coffee again. I don't know what it is about that. But anyhow, without further ado, let's jump into this. Let me get a sip of coffee and we'll jump into this. Ah, fantastic. All right, this is Farm Hoellthal. Some of you guys like, just get on with it. This is by Marcus77, 653.86 megabytes to download. This is for all platforms. This and the description, I'll go ahead and read the description here. It says, I'm excited to welcome you to Farm Hoellthal. And if I'm saying that wrong, I do apologize. You can use this active farm and buy piece by piece of the cultivated areas, or you choose one of the 3 other farms. Choose wisely to be successful. About the map, the terrain was based and built by Google Earth. You can see 60 fields, 45 meadows, and numerous forest areas from the mixed forest via fir forest to monoculture. Okay. The map was also designed for the Console Plus. It offers the production for the PS4. Awesome. So it sounds like there's some production on here. On this map, you have the following additional crops: carrots, onions, hops, rye, millet, sorghum, spelt, triticale, lettuce, cabbage, red cabbage, and poppy. So a lot of extra crops on here. It does have required mods. It requires the husbandry limit increase, the placeable wooden fountain, wood crane, and crane building. So I have all those obviously installed here. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. Sorry, a little tickle in my throat there. Need a little coffee to wash that down. All right, going across here. We'll turn that off, turn that down. There are contracts on the fields. If we go across here, you start off with $100,000 in new farmer mode. You have lots of equipment, which we'll look at all that here in a second. Several sell points. You can see has custom crop icons in here. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I like the custom crop icons in there, going all the way down for not everything, but yeah, lots of cool stuff in there. There definitely is some productions in here. I'm not going to go into all the details and all the productions and all the crops. That's not the purpose of my map tours. This is to give you an idea if you want to play on this map. Because if you are going to play on this map, you'll go figure that stuff out pretty quick on your own anyway. So, yeah, so new farmer mode. We start off with 3, 2, 4, and 5. And again, you can buy every little chunk of land, I believe, on here. Oh, no, maybe you can't. Can you not buy you can't buy some of the peripheral areas where like the sell points are. So it's a little bit of a bummer. I'm not too happy about that. Ooh, it looks like you may buy like bunker styles over there at the BGA. Lots of little tiny chunks of land as well, which I actually kind of like that. So you can buy little pieces there and there, or here and there. But yeah, so lots of stuff going on. As far as everything goes, and I may miss stuff, we're down here. We are probably going to walk around this area, take a look at all those sell points. And then what we're probably going to do is jump up to the store, grab ourselves a pickup truck, drive down, hit these 2 guys up here, head up this way, and then I think we'll head over this way, take a look at these 3 sell points, and then head up and work our way across, and then finish out at the starting farm here. We might do a flyover of some of the stuff at the very end instead of cover it in the initial tour, just because I don't know how long my voice will make it for a map tour here today, but we are going to do what we can do. So let's go ahead and we will bump the time up to noon, and let's give us just a little bit more speed here. So yeah, we are right here in the town. We need to go this way though, allegedly. Yeah, this is kind of the road I wanted to be on right here. So we have fuel. Where's the fuel? Oh, it's right there. On that road over there. Fuel there. We have a sell point here. This guy's a sell point. Why is my controls are acting? Well, hopefully this isn't too bad for you guys. We should have a sell point back over here. And why is my mouse is acting super strange today? It's like the settings, of course I haven't used it in a while, so, but anyhow, sell point right here, we are at, if we zoom in down here, we're at the Ledley sell point. Take a look at that in here. Right here, Ledley is going to take, we'll go back to the beginning here. It's going to take, gosh, this mouse is driving me crazy. It's going to take you sunflowers, corn, potatoes, and then also, what else are we going to take here? Eggs, milk. Looks like carrots and onions. It's all in, I believe, German? Is it all in German? I don't know. It's in another language anyhow. But your cabbages and lettuces, and then some of your produced products there. So there you have it. Okay. Let's head back out this way. We'll head down this way. There's a lot of sell points right over here. We'll head around over here. I think part of the kind of the jumpiness is trying to load up this map. How do we get over there? What in the blue blazes we got going on here? Suppose I could hop this fence. Yep. We do have a sell point right here, which this is gonna be a tricky one to get to. This one that we're on top of right here is the spinnery sell point. So the spinnery sell point. There we go. We go back to beginning. Spinnery is gonna take your wool and just your wool. Yep, just your wool here. So just your wool there. We work our way out and around. This is a tight sell point to get into. Unless you can move the train. You got to be able to drive the train. There's got to be a way to drive the train here. Let's say toggle, switch the trains on. It's gonna bump me around to everything. Crane. Nope, you can't get into the train. Okay, well, we tried it. Let's hop back over here. Turn off our help menu. So that's so crazy. You can't get in that to move it out of the way. Our spinnery sell point. I can't even find where it's at now. I am so lost on this map. This is unbelievable. All right, yeah, because spinnery's on that side of the railroad tracks. We're on the other side now. So spinnery sell point, there's your exit. It's gonna be right through there. Then over here we have this sell point, which if we zoom in here, we're at the Agra LB. They're going to take all your basic crop types as well as a few additionals up here. Looks like sugarcane. I don't know what that one is. I don't know what that one is. But continuing, lots of different crop types are going to here: silage, grass, hay, straw, all that sort of stuff. Manure, lots of stuff they're going to take here. So this sell point is going to take a ton of stuff. Moving forward, we have our log sell point. It looks like it's probably going to be in this area right here. So we have our log sell point. If we look closer. We were just at the AgriLib right there, and now we have the Zug, which is right there. So our Zug sell point right here, which we take a look at what that's going to take. And to here, the Zug is going to take your wood chips, it looks like. So there you go. And then the Sawmill, I'm assuming, is going to be right next to us. Nope, it's on a different part of the map. Okay, good talk. Yeah, we have this guy right here. And they are going to take, are they inside here? Don't believe they are. Nope, they're not. So they're going to be that wood sell point for you, which is great. Usually that's what that means if they don't show up inside of the menu there. Now looking at the rest of it, down here at the other end, we have the Betrieb Sud. We will pop down over here to this guy. So getting into this guy right here, you kind of have your way in from the main road. So you can drive all the way around in here. This way, some of these, again, are going to be tight sell points to get into, but here's your sell point. And what they are going to take from you, we go across here. They're going to take your grass, hay, and straw. And that's what you got. So there you go. Take your grass, hay, and straw. Now, as mentioned, we did look around at all this stuff down here, and I apologize if it took a little bit longer than you maybe were expecting. Again, I try to keep my map tours fairly short just because I don't want to take up all your time. Looks like we have more than one. Yeah, we got a few biogas plants on here. But yeah, we're gonna jump up over here to the shop, which has a lot of, is that all of our stuff? There's so much stuff scattered about on this map. So we'll jump over here to the shop. I'm gonna see what we actually own, what we can move around. Oh, look at this. You got the little farms posted on there, so you can see where all the different places are you can set up. I like that. It's cool to have that in there. We of course have the shop trigger, which there we go. Say it wasn't working for a second. We're gonna buy this truck here. Get the, oh, it's gonna pop right in here. I love it. That could open up for us. No. Okay. Well, that's a bit of a concern. I can't get the truck out. Is it automatic if I pull up to it? Let's try that. Nope. Okay. What if we are outside the shop? Because there's some equipment out here for whatever reason, and we try to open it from outside. No. No. Okay. No. Does this open it? Nothing? It's a garbage can. Okay, well this is a little, that one opens up. Okay, so and it could be very well that I'm missing something here, but this is not apparently going to work for us, so we're going to have to drive something else around. Now, there's a lot of equipment around the shop here, which I am curious about that. We're going to take a look in the store, look in the garage, and see what we own. So we start off with a Lindner Lintrack 90, another Lintrack 90. We also have a Star ST Max. We have a K7210 Pro. We have a Phoenix 6x6 Agro Truck, a New Holland TX32 Harvester, Bison Super Z056 Harvester, a Manitou MLAT, a pickup truck, which is what we just bought, so you don't actually start with that. Your forklift, and we have several trailers. As you see, they can hold all the extra crop types. A header for your New Holland, and then we have a corn harvester for like silage harvesting corn, a small plow, small cultivator. You have a, gosh, what is it called? Power harrow. Direct drill seeder, planter, a sprayer, you have a fertilizer and lime spreader, a mower, a tedder, windrower, you have a loading wagon, a bale wagon, or a bale trailer, and then a couple of front loader attachments here and several front loader pieces there, as well as a silo at the very end, which will hold some of your custom crop types. So there you go. And you can see we have a lot of stuff down here at the farm. So it does appear that we do own this stuff. Now over here, is that another shop trigger? That opens up. Okay, that's good to know that. Repair triggers over here, it looks like. So I am not sure about how to get stuff out of that store there. I'm just not sure. I am going to steal this truck though, since it will drive at a fair rate of speed for us to drive around with. Which apparently we do own all this stuff, which is strange. I don't know if I really like that, how it's all set up there in that sort of a way, but okay. So from here, what I want to do is I wanted to head back down there and take a look at these two. So we have a couple of things going on here. We have some cranes down here, but we're going to go down here and take a look at these two sell points down there at the bottom before we continue. Yeah, so if we drive around this way, this will take us back down this way, and I'll zoom out a little bit so we can see a little bit more about what's going on. This isn't the ideal vehicle maybe to be taken on a map tour. That sign is rock solid. Perfect. Perfect. Is that as well? Oh gosh, that's going to drive some of you guys crazy. Those guys have some hardcore collisions. Probably shouldn't have those on the map, but that's okay. All right. We have to get out and open all these. Yep. Okay. Oh, that's going to pop back into the truck. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, the map is very well detailed. There's a few things I'm not liking too much about it, or that don't seem super clear. There may be a way to get that out of there, but it's definitely not super obviously clear. Some of the sell points aren't super obvious, which I don't like either. Like, that's a sell point right there. There's no markings at all for it. So that sell point right there is the Shipping Victoria. Let's see what that one will take. Right down here. They're going to take your red cabbage and green cabbage, as well as your onions, carrots. And that's what they're going to take. Now the Shipping Maria is going to take your barley, looks like, potatoes, sugar beets, carrots, is that rye, potentially? But yeah, and they are located right there, which also isn't super obvious. So it would be nice to have those to be a little bit more, I think, squared away types of things, but that's okay. The map itself, I mean, you can see the amount of detail that's on this. I don't know how many slots this has on console. I'd presume probably quite a bit. We're just going to drive across the field over here to get back up to where we want to go. So from here, what we're going to do is kind of curve to the left is the plan, and head out towards the Kleiner land handle and the shipping. I'm going to hit so many different things. So many things on here that maybe that one probably should have a collision, but in general, so many things on here that shouldn't have collisions per se. But we'll make it work. All right, we'll head around this way. Jeez, this is going to drive me crazy, guys. Hitting all these signs. You might say, well, don't hit them. I'm not trying to hit them. Sometimes they blend in a little bit. But even if I just go over just a touch, I smack into them. Okay, anyhow, especially since I'm trying to talk about the map as we're driving through it. All right, we'll head this way. I'll get a drink of coffee. Fantastic, okay. Yeah, we'll loop around this guy here, head out this way. Plane overhead, I like that. That's kind of cool. We're just gonna head straight through here, which I think is what we, oh gosh, see, I can't handle these signs. I would not be able to play on this map. It would drive me too crazy, too fast. Okay, so we're trying to head around this, if we can make it. All right. All right, here we go. Oh, jeez Louise. Okay, we're gonna do this because otherwise we're never gonna finish this map tour. We are gonna go and just fly over this thing. Okay, so we're heading down this way. Beautiful scenery through here. I do love that. Now up here at the top, we do have a sell point up here at the top. We take a look in here. We went up, we started down here, looked around this stuff. We jumped up to the store, went down, drove around here, drove back up, across, drove to here, gave up in driving, and then flew over to here. And now we're at the Kleiner land handle, which if we look in the store is gonna take, back to the beginning here, wheat, barley, oats, sunflower, corn, potatoes, as well as carrots, onions, hops, possibly rye, sorghum. I'm not sure what some of these other ones are. Some cabbages, the poppies, and then a couple of your produced products there. So they'll take quite a bit of stuff there, but that's gonna be right there for you. Now down here we have another sell point. So if you continue down here at this port, we have another sell point. If we look in the map, we're at the shipping. Yep, the shipping. If we look out here, right there. So I guess that's gonna be where that one's gonna be at. Now let's take a look in here. There we are. And what are they going to take? They're going to take your wood chips and then your manure, compost, and that is everything. So there you go. Now across this bridge, over on this side, we do have a biogas plant up over here. Right over here, we do have a biogas plant. So biogas plant is an option for you up there. Now we'll head across this way. Now look at this map. This does look beautiful from up here. Absolutely gorgeous. This is a fantastic looking map from up above. I will give them credit on that. This does look really nice from up above. So that does look absolutely fantastic. All right, so the next thing we want to kind of take a look at here, which we just passed by down, oh, Farm Hoellthal. So there is a farm down here. We do have a farm down here. We should show that off. I actually kind of like some of the backdrop in this. This is a nice looking farm. I like that. Very good looking farm there. So you got a lot of good detail there. And this would be a good map actually for multiplayer as well, just because of how many different farms and features they have like that. Now if we continue up this way, we'd gone over this road here. Down here we have another area you can buy. It's got a farmhouse on it right here. This also does look like it has, or it's supposed to have a sell point. Let's buy this chunk of land and see. Might be a factory is what it might be. Kind of hard to tell with some of the stuff. Now global company, I don't have anything showing up on there. I don't know what that is. That's why that's showing up. But anyhow. Yeah, so I'm not sure what that is. There's no sell point showing up on here. It did say, it kind of hinted that there'd be some productions in there, but I don't know anything about how all those are going to work out. If we head up this way a little bit further, we do have another, it's showed off as a house on there on the map, but it does look like it has maybe a farm style, potentially some production, but I can't tell how that would all work. But you have that going on for you there. Now, if we head further up the road here, we do have a couple marked sell points. So up here we have another house marked area. Again, you can see another farm area there. And then we have the Bakari Mulbacher. That is going to take, go back to the beginning here. They're going to take your wheat, barley, oats, sunflower, corn, as well as your potatoes, eggs, milk. What else we got going on here? Rye, potentially. I'm not sure what that is. Poppy, sunflower oil, and a couple other produced items there. So again, I'm not sure how all the productions are going to work on this map, but you do have them listed out for you a little bit, or at least there's some goods that are obvious that you're supposed to be able to make. And down here we have another sell point. Right here we have the burn handle. Look out right there, is going to be that sell point right there. They're going to take here some of your various produced items, your products there, as well as cabbage, looks like triticale, depending where you're at, sorghum, hops, onions. What else we got going on here? Grass, hay, straw, milk, eggs, and some other stuff there for you. A lot of your basic, almost all your basic crop types. So there you go. You got that nice sell point right down there for you. Now we hop in the menu as far as what we have left to take a look at. We're going to fly down here, take a look at this bad boy. I also want to kind of swing over here, take a look at the sawmill, this biogas plant, this sell point here, then head back up over here. So probably go down to this farm, across over, up this way, and kind of loop around up here, just take a look of it, and then we'll take a look at these final things over here before we wrap up the tour. We will fly over, I think, some of the, so here we have another store, or another house set up right here. I'm assuming these guys are production plants, but I'm a little confused because even when I bought that one, it didn't show up with having Let's sell that. My own placeable objects on it. You gotta be kidding me. Well, so be careful of that. If you buy it, you may not be able to sell it right away. Biogas plant down here. It's this guy right here. Biogas plant. Big biogas plant actually looks really cool. This is the one where you can buy the individual bunker silos if you wanted to use them that way. They also have a sell point right over here. Oh, not over there. Over here. I think those have got to be productions. Those houses. The more I think about it, those have got to be productions. So right down here, we're at a sell point. This is the Farm Hoellthal. Give me that guy right there. They are going to take basic crop types, sugarcane, a few of your bonus crop types, poppies, and some other stuff in there as well. Looks like one of the produced items there. So there you have it. Biogas plant, and then again, I think these have got to be productions. It doesn't really. Gosh, I hate it when it does that. Let's go back to the beginning. Stop locking up on me like that. Yeah, biodiesel fabric. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. Case fabric. I mean, it would also be nice if it was all translated over to English, but that's okay. So yeah, those have got to be the production plants. I'm not sure how all that's going to work. What you need to put into them. Let's see if we can maybe buy. Can't afford it. Let's add some money in here. I bet you if we purchase this guy, potentially. Let's see if we get out of flight mode, if it'll show me anything different. Sometimes the game's weird about flight mode and showing you stuff. So let's see. Open up a help menu. The global company is not a required mod, obviously. It says productions would work for other players as well. So I'm not seeing how you would know what to put into it. Unless there's something I'm missing that's super obvious, so you guys are seeing that I'm not. But anyhow, we're not going to worry too much about that. Let's continue with the tour. All right, so where we're at, we want to head up here, take a look at the sawmill, which is me, just this guy right here. So sawmill up here, and again, it looks like another production for us, barrels or something along those lines. So there you go. Now if we look at the map, we'll head down this way. We're going to head over to the, or actually we're going to head up. We want to head up and then we'll loop our way back around and finish off down below. So we'll loop up first. So up here, we have another sell point right over here for us. This sell point, if we look on the map, it's going to be the Perf-Dash P&H. If we look at that in here, they're going to take, looks like a lot of our basic crop types. In addition to that, they're going to take, is there cotton actually on this map? Can you sell cotton anywhere? No, there's nowhere to sell cotton on this map, so you can't sell cotton on here. So just an FYI with that. Sugarcane, eggs, milk, silage, grass, hay, straw, triticale, lettuce, I believe is what that's going to be. Red cabbage and green cabbage, and then a few of your produced items are going to be able to take it, are going to be taken here as well. So there you go. Up through here, we have the corner of the map. There's a little area you could probably purchase. Head down this way. Got another area you can purchase down here. We have our starting farm, which is right here. A lot of equipment going on here, so just take a look at that. Yeah, so that's gonna be your starting farm. Some of your stuff down there. Plenty of stuff to do around here. And then you obviously own these fields down here. So you have 4. 5 is out here. You own 5 here, which is just a grass field. 2. And then 3 is this little sliver of a field there, which is kind of cool. I like that field. It's just nifty. I like that. Course play would be advised probably for a lot of these fields. It does look like we have right below us, we have the animal dealer, as well as a sell point, the tier handler, which we'll take a look at that inside the store here. They're going to buy wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, soy, corn. So all your basic crop types, sugar beets, potatoes, sugarcane, that sort of thing. Grass, hay, and straw. They're also going to buy sorghum, triticale, some of those other crop types, and then some of your produced items they're going to purchase there as well. Now our final sell point we have to take a look at is right here, which you got a cool kind of switchback you got to drive up to get to it. This guy right here, if we look in the store, is the Biogas. That's the only thing we have not looked at on the map yet. And what is the Biogas going to take for us? They're going to take a couple of your produced items here, as well as some of your bonus crop types. I don't know. I have no idea what just happened there, but it happened. A couple other items there. Grass, hay, straw, silage, sugar cane, and all your basic crop types there. So it's going to take a lot of stuff there, which is sweet. But yeah, there you go, guys. That's, for the most part, the tour. We'll drive down over here, or fly down around over here, because we didn't really fly over this. we drove around down here. So you got lots of fields, lots of spread out areas. This would be a great map for multiplayer. Hopefully the factories do work. It just doesn't say any information about what they're gonna take, which is a little frustrating. But yeah, I think it could use a couple updates just to get a couple things fixed up, squared around. Here's all the complicated sell point areas, hard to get to. Some of these guys drive all the way around to get over to that side and whatnot, just to make sure you're getting where you need to go. But it says you can see the edge of the maps right there. Then heading up over here, got all this stuff. But yeah, not too bad, not too bad. But there you go, guys. That is, I like the hot air balloon. That's fantastic right there. It's one of my favorite parts of the map so far. But anyhow, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching.